Hi everyone, welcome back to the sports breakdown once again. So KKR have 16 runs to win, and obviously Andre Russell, the muscle man, comes back. He scores a half century by the way also. So brilliant comeback by the Kolkata Knight Riders. They were four down, I think, for 51, and a 71 partnership between Sam Billings and Andre Russell within 6.5 overs. So excellent batting from Dre Russ once again. And yeah, KKR 122 for 4 after 13.5. Yeah, so anyone can join using this. Yes, the links are being given. And yeah, we're going to do a review of this match after the match ends. So please do join. So yeah, KKR just require 11 runs to win. So congrats to the Kolkata Knight Riders for winning this. I think 6 overs left only. Andre Russell played a crucial knock over here. He scored for me also, I think, fantasy points. If I have added him today, I can't remember. But still, brilliant knock. I don't think I added him because I thought like he was injured today, so I didn't add him. But yeah, brilliant knock. And KKR require 11 runs only from 6 overs. Yep. So that's the case going on over here in this match. After all, we're doing the live watch along and review of PBKS versus KKR. PBKS, they just fell away. I mean, after Bhanuka Rajapaksa obviously got out, he scored a brilliant 31 of 9 balls. The issue with the PBKS is their batting. Very, very worried because, I mean, against KKR, you get dismissed all out for 137. I think still I would feel, Andre, KKR bowlers were very good, especially I think Umesh Yadav was brilliant today, 4 for 16. And I don't still think they're the favorites, obviously, but KKR just look good. They definitely look good to make it to the playoffs. I don't want to judge after that what happens, obviously, but yeah, interesting. But Russell played a big knock, 52 of 29, crucial knock, I would say as well. And anyone please comment. Two people are watching. So yeah, it would be great if you guys can comment. Yeah, give me a sec, guys. What about Odean Smith? I think let's better not talk about Odean Smith, right? Let's actually not talk about Odean Smith, right? Because I was argued with several people here. Wow, beautiful economy by Odean Smith. Excellent, excellent economy from Odean Smith. According to my friends, Odean Smith should play the next game. So why not? Odean Smith has fantastic, fantastic figures today. 1 for 39 of 2 overs, 19.50. Perfect. Play him instead of Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Please do, Punjab Kings. Please do. Yeah. You guys think I'm joking or not? Because obviously, 1 for 39, 2 overs. Please play him. Please play him for the next match, Punjab Kings. I don't know whether when Johnny Bairstow comes back, what will happen, but still, I don't know what to say about Punjab Kings. Lairu Kumar can bowl better. Let's not go too deep about that. No, about Lairu Kumar comparison with Odin Smith. Let's just keep it like that. Yeah, but still, good win for KKR and Andre Russell. Obviously, fantastic knock here. 70 of 31 balls, two fours and eight sixes, man. 225.80 strike rate. Crazy, Andre Russell. He picked up a wicket and no runs also in his two balls. So that shows how good. Um, Andre Russell was beautiful six by Andre Russell. I know the match is over. I'm still watching it. Shot. Dre Russ. Man, he's asset. Whoever told Andre Russell should be dropped, he's a game changer for anyone. He's a game changer for anyone. So brilliant innings by Russell. Obviously 70 of 31, and yeah, Russell muscles. What about Livingston? I think Livingston was given the wrong over. No, Johan. I mean, so I don't want to judge too much on Livingston because I mean he was not given the early over, obviously. So yeah, anyone ask questions and I'll take it. Just give me a second though. I'm just checking my fantasy league. But yeah, here's the result. KKR won by 4 wickets. Sorry, I'll put that banner. Yeah, so KKR won by 6 wickets. Congratulations to the Kolkata Knight Riders. And PBKS just got crashed. Thanks to Odeon Smith, guys. Thanks to Odeon Smith. I definitely am telling you guys, bring in a Rishi Dhawan, Ishan Porel. There's so many Indian options over there, and I mean, PBKS is trusting on Odeon Smith. We know how bad Odeon Smith is, and I don't get it. I don't get it. We have another comment. Talking about Livingston's batting, it was not good. It was not good. I think Banuka was way better. Vanuka was way better. Yeah. So well done to KKR. They win once again. Interesting. Let's go to the points table now. Kolkata Knight Riders take the lead. Kolkata Knight Riders take the lead. Yeah, so well done. Just checking my fantasy team whether I included Russell or not. Let's see. Man, I think I costed my points also today. Why didn't I include Dre Russ? 523 points today. Not bad for fantasy. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I think I was the best, perhaps. Out of the lot. But I'm happy with how I performed today. Yeah, very happy. Yeah, but anyway, sorry, forget about that. But coming back. Any more questions, guys? So well done to KKR. They obviously won by 4 wickets. Punjab Kings got thrashed. So congrats. Congrats for that. Yeah. Okay. So that's the points table updates. Yep. What else do we talk about in this match, guys? Because I mean, Andre Russell show today. As you see here, 70 runs, 22 runs. My goodness, most of the runs are on the offside. 2 4s, 8 6ers. 70 of 31. Superb knock by Andre Russell. I'm seriously impressed with Andre Russell's knock today. And yeah, brilliant knock. I don't know how Kavins is going to come back to the squad because Andre Russell is playing a show. Excellent knock, I would say, today. Bhanuka Rajapaksha impressed with him 31 of 9. Should have been a bit more control, I would say. Scored his runs most on the long off. 67% control. Andre Russell, most productive shot was the slug sweep. And yeah, So brilliant performance, 2 4 8 sixes, 71% control. And Bhanuka Rajapaksa, 31 of 9, 36, he played brilliantly. I mean, should have controlled a bit. I mean, Shivam Mavi, if I'm not mistaken, 4 6 6 4, if I'm not mistaken. So I think 20 runs of that over, and Bhanuka went one shot too many, I would say. But that's the aggressive style of Bhanuka Rajapaksa, I would say. So I mean, he did quite a good job, I would say, playing his second match only, but should be a bit more careful, I would say. But so far, he's done a decent job. But Andre Russell, man, he's experienced campaigner. That's why we are always saying not to drop Andre Russell for KKR. He should be playing for KKR. So that shows how good Andre Russell is. And yeah, they got their second win. Congratulations. And Umesh Yadav, why hasn't any team spotted Umesh Yadav, by the way? Only went for 1 crore to KKR, just one buy. See how underrated Umesh Yadav is. For any team, I'm telling, even to Delhi Capitals here right now, I am questioning why didn't they go and buy Umesh Yadav? 4 for 23, 4 overs. He used to play for Delhi Capitals daily. They had was back then. Did a decent job. He did well for under RCB. I mean, he didn't play that well, but he did perform okay. But coming to KKR, the perfect environment for him, picking up 4 wickets, once again 3 wickets. This guy is on tremendous form, Umesh Yadav. This is what I'm telling. 1 crore is not enough for Umesh Yadav. That's why we were stressing and telling to buy Umesh Yadav, but that didn't happen, and that made a big blow. And once again, I'm coming to Rahul Chaha, because the problem with MI, they should have retained Rahul Chaha, because I mean, they can retain Rahul Chaha obviously, but they should have gone and bought him at least, or even Chahal for 6 crores. See what these spinners are doing. Rahul Chaha, um, who else? Rahul Chaha, Murugan is in MI, but Rahul Chaha, Yuswendra Chahal, Rashwin, by either one, even Chaha, Kuldeep, or Chahal, because these three are proven winners in spin. I mean, fast bowling cracks also. These ones are getting wickets. That shows how good they are. Ravi Vishnoy, Rahul Chaha, Kuldeep Yadav, Yuzvendra Chahal, these ones are proven winners. That's why all 4 of them are doing well in fast bowling cracks, because they know the Indian conditions inside out. They know what variations to bowl. They know the grip of the delivery. They know which variations they should bowl at that time, that pressure situation, at that moment itself. That's why we saw Kuldeep getting 3 for 18. That's why we saw Chahal getting 3 wickets. Now Rahul Chaha, 2 wickets, 4 wickets in 2 matches. That shows the caliber of these Indian spinners. And teams like MI, CSK, I don't, because they're Jadeja, Jaddu, and Ali, and then they went with they had Tikshana, and also they didn't go for extra spin. But MI, I'm stressing out MI, because if they had one quality spinner, I mean, I know Murugan Ashwin is a good spinner. He's proven before in TNPL 31, but still, he could have been influential, the KKR team. Yeah. So yes, I'm just saying. Johan here says, should Banuka bat lower from the order? Yeah, I think when Livingston comes back, I think Banuka is in the team. Definitely, Banuka is in the team. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Just hold on, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much for the views. By the way, a lot of people are viewing. Please to subscribe if you're a new viewer here. Johan says he's injury prone. Who? Banuka? Oh, Andre Russell. I don't know who they're talking about. Let's see what Johan's saying again. KKR top out, any thoughts? I think Venkatesh Iyer should bat in the middle order, in my opinion. Sheryasiyer, I think you need to give time. Rahane is performing well, so I wouldn't do anything to Rahane. Biggest concern for me is Venkatesh Iyer. Big concern right now, in my opinion, because he's not performing up to mark. And I think, in my opinion, I think he can bat in the middle order. So, I mean, kudos, kudos to them. So, for KKR, I mean, the middle order is obviously explosive. We know Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan. Um, they have the batsmen to win the matches. So, I mean, yeah. So credits to them, yeah, for winning. But anyways, guys, any more questions? Yeah, I think more people are going to join at the presentation, so we can do the review properly. So I'm waiting until that. Please do subscribe the Sports Breakdown if you're a new viewer, and please do like, comment, and share on this video for more updates on IPL from the Sports Breakdown. And if you're a keen fan, so please do that if you can. Yeah. But anyways, back to topic. I mean, Andre Russell is wearing that orange cap. Congrats to him. He played outstanding knock today. Very impressed by him. And yes, I mean, kudos should go to Russell. He played a very good knock, and 70 of 31. He does these knocks. He does these cameos quite often. So I mean, that shows how good Andre Russell is. So yeah, I mean, well done to Andre Russell. So that's it I can say. Yeah. So any more comments, guys? So yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Just a sec, just a sec.
Yeah, good win for KKR. I mean, Punjab Kings. I mean, what happened to Punjab Kings? I mean, suddenly Bhanuka played a good innings. I would say 31 of 9, but after that, the sudden collapse from PBKS. We know Punjab Kings for their batting, but their batting hasn't just clicked yet. And Shah Rukh Khan has been a big disappointment here, 0 of 5. And then Kagiso Rabada scoring more runs than Odion Smith. So, your overall thoughts on the Punjab Kings batting today?
See, absolutely. The game was totally changed by Andre Russell. Like the way they were playing earlier, it was totally great. But apart from that, earlier, firstly they lost Shikhar Dhawan, then Mayank Agarwal, then Liam Livingstone, then the great players. Although it was said by most of the commentators panel that the batting lineup of Punjab Kings is really very great, but they somehow couldn't manage today, and the score was not that good for them.
Hmm. I agree. Yeah, 137 was a bit shocking
37.
from Punjab Kings because Shikhar Dhawan usually scores runs. Mayank Agrawal, so far captain, I know it's 2 matches still, but he hasn't been scoring consistently, and it's a bit of a worry because I mean Shikhar Dhawan's confidence also goes down. So when Barristow comes back, do you think Dhawan and Barristow might open, or do you think Agrawal will still keep that opening position? What will happen to Punjab Kings?
See, if we have a look at before this season, earlier it was KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal who used to open, but now since Shikhar Dhawan and Mayank Agarwal is opening, maybe we can see Johnny Bairstow opening with Shikhar or maybe Mayank. But Rajpaksa today he performed really well, 31 in 9 balls. So it would be very difficult for Punjab Kings to drop him. So what I think is maybe they would look to promote him more. Maybe we can see Rajpaksa opening with someone.
Mm, I agree. I agree. Yes, but Livingston, I mean, his shots are good, but the thing is, the way he gets out is a bit concerning over here because Livingston is a proven performer in the 100, especially he performed well. I know it's 2 matches still, but I mean, hopefully he can deliver. But it's a bit concerning, especially Odion Smith is the biggest concern over here for Punjab Kings because I mean they bought him for 5.5 crores if I'm not mistaken, and then. He didn't have a good season. I mean, a good series, bilateral series against India, and now underperforming in the IPL also. So your thoughts on Odion Smith because this is very alarming right now for Odion Smith if he
See,
performs like
Odion
this.
Smith. earlier with the bat, he was against RCB. He was good like 25 and 8 balls, but somehow he is lacking in the with the ball. Like today he was not at all great. He was smashed by Andre Russell, and he didn't even get a wicket, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
he took one
No,
wicket
one
off.
wicket.
He
One
took
wicket. He
one
got
took
Venkatesh
one
Iyer
wicket
out.
of Venkatesh Iyer, but apart from that, his previous match was not at all good. Like he has claimed
52
only.
runs. 52 runs for the last
Yeah,
match also.
yeah. So he,
Can he
he's
peak
taking
in the
wickets, but
Turbo?
he's taking wickets, but the main thing is he goes very expensive. So maybe Punjab Kings would be like looking someone like a batsman who can maybe Punjab Kings would be looking for someone who can bat as a finisher, and secondly who can bowl overs as well, bowl with the ball like as well. Like maybe two, if even that particular batsman bowls even 2 overs, then also it's great. And plus Liam Livingstone is also a bowler, I guess, and he also bowls.
But
Just he
he was
just
given
bowled
in the
only
wrong
three.
over. He was given in the
He
wrong
did,
over to bowl. I mean, that last when Russell was in form
yeah,
and was
because
smashing
because
bowlers
in
all over.
in T20 international he has taken 12 wickets for England.
Yeah, yeah,
So if he's given with the ball, if he's given the ball, like he can be very helpful. Like Aiden Markram, he also bowls as well. So uh, if he also take wickets, if Aiden Markram, if we have a look, he also bowls well, and maybe SRH also has an option. Like if they can give him the ball, but it would be something. Maybe we can see someone else coming in place of Odion Smith, because once Beristo comes, then Beristo is confirmed. Then Rajpaksa is confirmed. He won't be dropped. Rabada is confirmed. He won't be dropped. So the fifth position would be a very the fifth position would be a question for both the teams.
yeah. Very true. Yes, it's a huge fumble, I would say, right now for Punjab Kings. Maybe a Rishi Dhawan or Ishan Porel maybe can be tested for Punjab Kings because I mean because since Baristo comes back, I think Rajapaksa will be pushed. I don't know whether he'll be in the top three. He may be in the top three still, or better number four perhaps, and Livingston can be at five. That could happen. And then I mean Shah Rukh Khan, I think should be given one match maybe. Let's see how Shah Rukh Khan, because I mean he was bought for 9 crores for a reason, and I hope he can deliver that. Shah Rukh Khan, by the way, I think one match or two matches
See,
he did
absolutely.
perform.
Like in the previous series, his performance was really very very great. Like he performed up to the mark, and he played crucial knocks for his team. So maybe the team management would have some trust on him, and he can he can perform well in the upcoming games.
Hmm. I agree. I agree. Yes. But Raj Baba is another concern. I would say I don't think he bowled today. Even if I'm not mistaken, he didn't bowl today as well. Yeah, because you're having Raj Baba as a batsman, but he can also bowl. So why do you think Mayank Agrawal is not giving a chance for Raj Baba to bowl? Because he has bowled in under 19. He's been successful, and why don't you take the chance of bowling Raj Baba at least 1 or 2 overs?
See, absolutely, he might have gotten the chance, but the target was not that great today. Like the score 138 is not at all a great score in T20 international. T20 international basically is a format where T20 international or T20 is basically a format where both the teams both the teams look both the teams think to perform really well and give their 100%. Like the way
Yeah,
138 they scored, it was not at all a good total, because the highest score at this ground is 177 uh,
yeah,
in total. But yesterday it was broken somewhere, I guess it was 205 or something like that.
yeah.
uh, they the target was very low today. That's why maybe Mankarwal didn't give ball to Raj Baba.
Very true, very true. But Kagiso Rabada, your thoughts on his first performance today? Do you think he'll improve as the IPL evolves? I mean, sorry, as the IPL continues. First match, your thoughts on Rabada?
See, Rabada today, he was good with the ball and the bat, but it totally depends on his upcoming performance. Like if he performs well, then maybe he can take crucial wickets. Like earlier, we could have said this because he was under the observation of Ricky Ponting, and we know how great captain and how great coach is Ricky Ponting is. I'm not saying that Anil Kumble is not that great, but it totally depends on how the coaches have a supervision on a particular player. Like if uh,
Hmm.
if Kegiswara Rabada looks forward to just polish his bowling skills more, like maybe he bowls within the line and the stance, then maybe we can say that it will be crucial for him to overcome and take crucial wickets in the middle overs. Like middle overs are very crucial. Like if we have a look at the stats, there is a stat that MS Dhoni has the most runs from 16 to 20th over.
Yeah.
And we also saw Andre Russell today, like, how the way he performed 70 runs in 31 balls. So Kegiswara Rabada should look to counter in the middle overs from 16 to 20, because it is very crucial. And if it doesn't take a wicket, then the game is over, like we saw today.
Very true. Yes. Rohan here says Russell hit only one in the middle. Rest of sixes clear just due to his power. Amazing hitting KKR. Yeah. And Sportbit here says Russell or Gambhir, who is the actual goat of KKR? Tough question. I don't know. I think Gautam Gambhir obviously delivered those two trophies for KKR, so I think he should be given credit. Though I mean, Russell is also goat of KKR, but it's very tough. I mean,
See,
between the two.
both are different. Like one was a opener, the other one is a all rounder.
Yeah.
One got two trophies for KKR, and the other one is trying his best to get a trophy for KKR.
Yeah, true. I agree on that. Yes, well explained. Yes, but coming to KKR and Umesh Yadav, what a bargain has he been? I mean, 4 for 23 in this match. Previous match, I think he picked up 3 wickets. The first match he picked up 2 wickets. What a sensation has Umesh Yadav been, and why has every other team ignored except for KKR? I think they bought him in the last round, bought him for 1 crores, and now he's proving the worth for KKR also and helping the team also. So your thoughts? Why
Yeah.
every team ignored about Umesh Yadav? And this was a sudden buy. I was also worried that Umesh Yadav will get unsold, and KKR bought him in the last minute. And it seems to be a very good buy from KKR. Seriously
See,
underrated.
absolutely. Before this, he was with KKR only, not before, even before RCB. And now with my statement, most of the RCB fans will thrash me in the comments. But I would say, Umesh Yadav made a statement just before the start of the IPL. He said that I am very happy to be a part of KKR, because at least they have one trophy.
Mm, very true, yes. And see this Umesh Yadav, 3 matches, 8 wickets, 4 for 23, economy 4.91, average 7.37. So he's been outstanding, especially power play. Lot of batsmen seem to be struggling with Umesh Yadav so far in the power play. So that shows I mean, he's obviously experienced Indian bowler and he's trying to prove his worth also for the Indian team perhaps in this IPL.
See,
He's
absolutely,
trying to
like the
make a
way
statement.
he's performing and all with the ball and all, then it is very crucial for the team, and for the team as they take crucial wickets, like they took, like Umesh Yadav took uh, Mayankagrawal, then after that he took Livingstone, after that Harpreet Brar, then Rahul Chair. So these wickets were crucial. Like I said, the T20 is the shortest format in cricket, so you need to take quick wickets to be in the game and to help your team.
Yeah. Umesh Yadav just was announced the man of the match, 4 for 23. So well done to Umesh Yadav. Obviously, we know, I think Andre Russell made the big impact, but still, I think over here, Cricket Info's most valuable play, I think Andre Russell made a bigger impact than Umesh Yadav, but still, I think those 4 for 23 also was valuable to them for them to restrict KKR to, Punjab Kings to 137. So I think Umesh Yadav did deserve it more than Russell, in my opinion.
And the best part is, like, Umesh Yadav has 9 man of the match awards, and five of them have come against Punjab Kings, and including today's, it's the sixth one
Wow.
against Punjab Kings.
Wow. So 6 out of 9 for Umesh Yadav, man of the matches. Wow, that's interesting. It's Punjab, the same opponent. It's
And
nice
also
to
he
hear
became
that.
the fourth bowler after Zahir Khan to take 50 wickets in power play. Zahir Khan has taken 52. Uh, Sandeep Sharma has taken 52. Then Bhuvneshwar Kumar has taken 51. So Umesh Yadav becomes the fourth player to take 50 wickets in power play.
Brilliant. Yeah, wow. That's astounding for Umesh Yadav. And congrats to Umesh Yadav. I mean, 8 wickets in 3 matches. Definitely in some form, man. Andre Russell, we were doubting whether he will play this match even with the injury, but I think he only bowled 1 over. It was a smart move by KKR today. Even I didn't include for my fantasy team because I thought Russell is injured. And see what he did today with the injury. I think he
I
scored 20
I
of 31.
I made I made Russell my captain, and you can imagine how many points did I have got.
Hmm, true. And I think me and Aryan, I think both made the mistake of not making Russell play because we thought that he might not play due to injury. But yeah,
When the
both
match
us thought,
started, I
yeah.
was at the when the match started, I was at the rank of 2356. So after the match got ended, I am at 1000, sorry, 953,
Wow, that's crazy.
just because
That's
of one only Andre Russell.
Yeah, Andre Russell is the legend. He should be in KKR until he retires, perhaps, because I mean he's made such impact. I think he's played since 2012 or 11. I don't know how many years Andre Russell has played, but with the ball, with the bat, he'll make some impact, either on the field or either with the bat or either even in the on the field. I mean, with the catchers or fielding, he'll make impact. So that's how valuable Andre Russell is. All three aspects, he'll somehow ensure that KKR wins, and that's the kind of what to say. I don't know. I mean, that's this sort of commitment he has to Kolkata Knight Riders, and that's good to see from Andre Russell. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, good retention by KKR overall. I would say for retaining both.
he is with Russell is with KKR since 2014.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's right. But I think he's played since the start of the IPL, if I'm not mistaken, because I think he was with DC also for 2 seasons, I
Earlier,
think, and then
earlier he was with DC from 2012 to 2013. Then
yeah.
at present he is with since 2014 till now he's with Kolkata Knight Riders.
Okay, okay. So I think 8 years, yeah. But still, I mean, what impact from Andre Russell? Good innings, not much to tell. 225 strike rate. I think Banuka should have had the control like that as Andre Russell. I think Punjab would have got around 160, 170. So they were definitely short of runs. They had to get on this pitch. I would say at Bangladesh, they should have got around 180, 190, and they definitely missed that with the performance of Andre Russell. So, congrats to KKR. They are just on a roll. And yeah, we'll talk about tomorrow's matches as well, Tanish. Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan. Let's go to that first and then speak about Delhi Capitals, where both of us support against the Gujarat Titans after 6 days. So, MI versus RR, big match for MI to win, I would say, because Rajasthan also having a very good squad right now and who are performing well, including the spinners. So, your thoughts on tomorrow's match?
See, absolutely the first match, Mumbai Indians versus Rajasthan Royals. Like Sanju Samson is in top form, like the way he scored in the previous match versus Punjab Kings. Then after that, Rohit Sharma is a bit okay, but Ishan Kishan was great in the in the previous match, like 81 in somewhere around 44 balls, I guess. Then after that, the point of view which MI would be looking is that. Kyron Pollard is not in form, so he will be looking to refurnish his form. But the best part would be that Surya Kumar Yadav would be playing.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think Surya Kumar Yadav might make an impact. Maybe let's see how Surya Kumar Yadav does, but I think that's a big, big boost and a big morale also for the team. That's Kai is back because he gives a stability in the middle order, and I think players like Tim David or Daniel Sams, even Pollard gets relief when once Surya Kumar is back. So that's a big, big boost for Mumbai Indians, and they don't have to who they played last match. I can't remember. I think Tilak Verma played, and I think one more youngster played. But still, I think that's a big boost for Mumbai Indians tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, but Rajasthan Royals have been fantastic. I mean, they have a good squad. I mean, good playing level. Sorry, not a good. I mean, they have a good squad, but
Yeah,
the
plus
playing level looks strong.
the best part would be to see Rohit Sharma versus Trent Bolt.
Hmm. Interesting. Yes. Yeah, I think Trent Bolt is a brilliant bowler when it comes to power play. I mean, his death bowling is a bit question mark, but his power play bowling is one of the best I would say in 2020 cricket right now. Can bowl very accurately those Yorkers and can swing the ball. So yeah, I mean Trent Bolt will be a good, obviously will be a threat, and yeah, good to. I mean, for me, I think the only change RR could possibly make, perhaps, I think with Coulter-Nile. I think Coulter-Nile was not in top notch the last game, so I would rather give Darian Mitchell a game. Perhaps maybe make two changes. Maybe I think Darian Mitchell could come in for Kultanile, and then Rian Parag could be dropped, but that won't happen. But for me, ideally, I think Navdeep Saini could come in for Rian Parag. I do see that happening, but otherwise, only change is to just make Jimmy Neesham come back for Kultanile. So either of them, I don't know what RR will do though.
Yeah.
I don't think Rian Parag will be dropped because I mean Sangha invest a lot. I mean they do trust Rian Parag a lot, so I mean that's why they bought him also in the auctions. So that shows the faith they have for Rian Parag. I know that he didn't make much of an impact in the first match, but let's see what Rian Parag will do with the bat and perhaps with the ball. So let's see about Rian Parag. But yeah, still Yuzvendra Chahal was really good in the first game, and do you think he can make impact against the Mumbai Indians? Seeing his bowling the first match was just ridiculous in that first match
See,
against.
absolutely. Like before this auction, Mumbai Indians was a side which had the best performers like Surya, then Hardik, then Krunal, then Rohit, then Ishan Kishan, and many more. But after this, there are some points which MI would be looking to refurnish, like they don't have Hardik and Krunal now, so they would be looking for great all rounders like Daniel Sams did in the previous match. So they would be looking something like that from either two or three players. So it would be a crucial game for both the teams.
Hmm. Who do you think will win? I know it's a bit tough, but
Uh,
what do you see happening?
See, I would go with the Rajasthan Royals.
Same. I think I'm also going for Rajasthan, but it might have a chance possibly. But I think they'll also fall in the CSK with the two losses, unfortunately, because that bowling attack doesn't seem to be too good. I mean, Murugan Ashwin was good in the first match. I was impressed. 13 runs, I think, considered in his 4 overs, two
See, the
wickets, I
the
think, against
point the
Delhi
point
Capitals.
is like we all know that Jasprit Bumrah is a great bowler, but if I'm not wrong, he was very costly in the previous match. Like he
Yeah,
bowled 4 overs and he was smashed for 40
33
runs
or
without a
something.
wicket,
Yeah, 40 runs.
without
Yeah,
40 without a
yeah.
wicket. So the point would be like Bumrah would be looking to claim at least 2 or 3 wickets so that he has a good record in the IPL further.
Very true. Yes. Do you think that MI can play with Unadkat because Unadkat knows a bit of Rajasthan Royals and they are getting
See,
perhaps a few players,
I
maybe
think they
Josh
might they
Butler.
might they might go with Jaydev Unadkat, but the thing is, like most of the batsmen in the Rajasthan Royals side, they might have played him in the net session. So the point would be like if they get if they bring Jaydev Unadkat, then who will be removed, like uh, Murugu Ashwin,
But
then Jasprit Bumrah.
no, so that's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. The Basil Campi can be replaced right by Unadkat because Unadkat also has, I mean, can read the Rajasthan batsman as well. This could be an advantage for him also
See,
because he
this
knows
might be
certain
this might be a
Rajasthan
question
Royals.
because Basil Thampi took 3 wickets versus Delhi Capitals, so I don't think so he
True,
would be
true.
dropped. Maybe Taimil Mills can be dropped, or maybe someone else, but I'm sure that Jasprit Bumrah won't be dropped.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But Jasprit Bumrah is not going to be dropped. That is 100% sure. So yeah, I think a foreign player might have to make way perhaps if one cut is come because I don't think Murugan Ashwin, Thampi, I think because of his last performance, I don't think he'll be dropped. Definitely not Jasprit Bumrah, even though he went 40 runs. Definitely not a case like that. So, but anyways, we go to the DC versus Gujarat Titans match because that is a very interesting match because both teams after one I mean both teams have won their first match. DC looked really good against MI. What do you think about this match in Pune? Also, Pune conditions. I think Gujarat played their first match in Pune, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Uh, Wait, let me check.
I think they played in Pune, if I'm not mistaken. So Gujarat do have kind of.
No, they played in Wankhede.
Okay, okay,
They
okay,
have
okay.
not.
I think
It would be their first game in Pune. But the thing would be to watch out would be uh, like the way
I think Mohammed
Mohammad
Shami,
Shami
Mohammed Shami
Mohammad
against
Shami
the
played
DC
today. It was
Capitals.
it was crucial. plus the best part would be like from Delhi's point of view, Khalil Ahmed and Kuldeep Yadav would be the person to watch out. Plus the performance of Mandeep Singh matters most. Like the way he got out early in the previous match, it was a bit low. But if he performs really well, then it might be crucial. Otherwise, maybe David Warner is coming from the next match. He will be available, I guess, because he has already left for India. So he would be there maybe by tomorrow or day after tomorrow.
That's good news. That's good news. Yeah, but I think Ningidi and Mustafiz are definitely in the starting 11. I think obviously they are fit. I
Yeah,
mean, they are ready to play face, and I think they'll go with four overseas. I think for this match, perhaps. So, who do
Mustafizur
you
is
think?
Mustafizur's quarantine ended today, so maybe he will be featured in tomorrow's game.
Who do you think Ningidi and Mustafiz will going to replace? Maybe Nagakoti might be out for sure. That was a very poor performance from Nagakoti.
See,
But who's going to be the second? I
whatever
mean,
the
Ningidi.
playing level is, I'm 100% sure that Kuldeep Yadav won't be dropped because he has already taken
Yeah,
three
so
wickets in the
Kuldeep is
previous match.
definitely not dropped. Kuldeep, Akshay Patel, forget. I mean, they need those two spinners for sure. But there is obviously Shardul Thakur. I think they give
We
him
need to
another
we
chance.
need to
Obviously.
try. Hopefully, we need to try Chetan Sakaria.
Mm, that's the thing. Yeah, but the thing is, let's go through the last playing 11 for DC. I think first match, I think they had Khalil Ahmed. I don't think Lalit Yadav can be dropped after that last match. I wouldn't drop him after that first match, for sure.
See, the
But let's
playing
just
11
go
of
through.
DC in the previous match was Prithvi Shaw, Tim
Yeah, yeah,
Seifert,
wait, wait,
Mandeep.
wait. Yeah. So the bowling was yeah, Shardul Thakur, Raksha Patel, Kuldeep, Khalil Ahmed, Nagakoti. Definitely Nagakoti is out, and we are bringing in Nigidi in for sure for Nagakoti. But left arm, maybe Khalil might have to make way for
ये
Mustafizur.
चार्जिंग में लगा दिया और सीधी लगाई है रोटी मत लगाइए
Will
Yeah,
that happen?
maybe I think Kamlesh Nagarkoti would be dropped from the 11. I think.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, Ningidi and Mustafizur to both come. I don't know whether Khalil Ahmed will be dropped. I don't know whether DC will go with four overseas in the first place. That's a
No,
question
I don't
mark.
think
Yeah.
so. Khalil won't be dropped. Like he took two crucial wickets of in the previous match, like Tilak Varma and then Tim David. Those two were the crucial wickets, and maybe we can see Kamlesh Nagarkoti, maybe he can drop, or maybe both Kamlesh Nagarkoti and Khalil Ahmed would be dropped, and Lungi Ngidi and Mustafizur
Mustafizur.
coming in. And apart from that, we already have Tim Seifert
I,
and
I think I think Lalit Yadav
Powell.
will definitely not be dropped. I think it's difficult to drop Lalit Yadav with the performance that he made in the previous match. Number five, and I know his bowling wasn't that great, but his batting is
But his batting
very
was
very
really very crucial.
yeah, I think he could be a player like Ayush Badoni for Lucknow Super Giants. That underrated player, perhaps that uncapped player which DC need. I think Yalit Yadav has that. He had a good domestic season, also Ranji Trophy, and it's very difficult to drop Yalit Yadav when he's in this kind of form. But Mandeep Singh's place is. I know he got out for a duck, but do you think perhaps Bharat does have a chance? Case Bharat perhaps, or
Yeah,
even a
absolutely.
Safraz Khan?
Because at last time when he played for before this year, when last time he played for RCB, at a time there was one wicket down. Who was the opener previous year for RCB? Devdutt
Padikkal and
Padikkal, yeah.
Kohli, right?
When Devdutt Padikkal got out, Virat Kohli was there, and number three KS Bharat came, and
Hmm.
ABD was also out by that time. The score
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
46 for 2. 46 for 2. Then KS Bharat KS Bharat played an innings of 43 in 24 balls, I guess, and he played at number 3. So maybe we can try KS Bharat instead of Mandeep Singh.
Hmm. Because I think Alitya they've settled at five, and I don't think there's a chance for Safras Khan when Safras Khan bats at that middle odd, obviously number five or number six. But when Alitya is performing in the bat, it's very difficult to drop players like Alitya because we need to give them more chances because he's around 25, 26. He's an uncapped player also. I think it's right to give him more matches and make him also a quality player, perhaps just like now what Lucknow is doing with Ayush Badoni. I think DC should give more opportunities to Lalit Yadav when he's performing also. I mean, against MI to score 48 under pressure while chasing is not a easy task, and I mean he did that perfectly yesterday on last Sunday. I mean, Lalit Yadav very impressive, and definitely I don't think a player like Lalit Yadav can be dropped. Which I mean they could
Not at all,
make that.
not at all.
Yeah, maybe I think Mandip could be a question. Maybe they could give him another chance, perhaps, because I mean, when you have Shaw and Seifert, because Warner's definitely coming back in the next game, and I think Mandip will have to make way because I think Seifert might come at number three. This is what I
See,
think.
once David Warner is back, then the playing eleven would be Prithvi Shaw. The playing eleven which should be when David Warner comes is Prithvi Shaw and David Warner to open number three KS Bharat, number four Rishabh Pant, number five Lalit Yadav, then Powell, then Chardol, then Akshar Patel, then Kuldeep, then Chetan Sakaria, and after that Mustafizur. Are 11 players completed?
But don't you think that Seifert can come at number three also, perhaps, and play that extra overseas? Perhaps,
Mm,
maybe.
no, I don't think so because once David Warner comes in, then we have David Warner, then Mustafizur, then maybe some more. Then our all rounder is
No, so
already there,
still
who's
for
an Indian.
Mustafizur, but still for Mustafizur, I think we can still play either Khalil Ahmed or Sakari with the performance that Khalil Ahmed did for the previous match. I think maybe you can, I mean, makes Seifert bat at three because then that batting depth also increases also if Seifert bats at three.
Yeah, we can try him, but if Delhi Capitals go with KS Bharat tomorrow, and if he performs well,
Mm.
then
Yeah,
then
yeah, that's
maybe
what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
But the thing is, we
If he
don't know
performs,
whether
if
case
he
Bharat will get a chance because I don't know whether they'll give Mandeep Singh another chance, perhaps. So we don't know what the DC camp will do. I mean, Ricky Ponting will do. Perhaps they may give Mandeep another chance, but let's see. I mean, that's a question mark over there.
yeah.
Yeah, but coming to Gujarat Titans, they're a perfect match. I mean, first match. I mean, Hardik Pandya at four, nice tactics over there from Gujarat. But yes, your thoughts? I mean, Gujarat Titans off to a winning start against Lucknow. Their squad seems, I mean, their playing 11 looks very good, and I think more overseas players to come also. But yeah, your thoughts on the Gujarat Titans?
See, absolutely, they are totally sorted. Like the playing 11 which they had in the previous game, and the performance is up to the mark. The bowling is up to the mark, and everything. Like the opening partnership was not that great. Shubman Gill got out on zero. Then after that, Vijay Shankar couldn't
I
contribute.
think the only
He just
problem
scored
is with
four.
Vijay Shankar. I think the only problem with GTIC is Vijay Shankar. I think
Yeah,
they maybe need another player instead of Vijay Shankar because I don't think Vijay Shankar. I mean, SRH also he did these kind of performances. I mean, his average is around 20 21, which is never enough. You need average over 30 for a top order batsman. Also, Vijay Shankar used to play number 4 5. But him performing like this, it's not good. And then bowling wise, he has dropped significantly from 2019. So I think they need to make a change from Shankar. I was very happy to see Hardik Pandya batting at four, and then Abhinav Manohar playing at six and making,
Avina
I mean,
Manohar.
playing a finisher's
Yeah,
role. Yeah, very impressed with that guy. So I mean, he should definitely. I think they should stick to the same playing. I mean, that
11.
batting order that they did in the last match because it perfectly worked. Mira coming at five, Manohar coming at six. Tebatia was is a very crucial player. I mean, even though he doesn't bowl properly, he spells. His batting is definitely very important as a finisher. So Tewati is the must in that playing 11 for Gujarat Titans in my opinion. Ferguson and Shami, we don't have to talk about them because they're definitely good. But Varun Aaron should improve a bit slightly. I think he should be bowling better lines. But I mean, the Gujarat Titans playing 11 is sorted.
Yeah, totally.
More than Lucknow, I think that Gujarat Titans playing 11 looks better because that's why they obviously beat Lucknow also. But compared to the two new teams, seeing some positivity from that Gujarat Titans, Hardik Pandya's confidence also seems to be, I mean, amongst the team also. I mean, a good role model also for the team also. And yeah, definitely, I think for the four overseas, I think the obvious Rashid Khan, Lockie Ferguson, They went with David Miller and Matthew Wade, but they have good options also. Ramadullah Goodbas if Matthew Wade doesn't perform, but Matthew Wade did score some crucial runs in that last match. And yeah, I mean, overall they look pretty good. And then Joseph and Dominic Drakes will be coming back. I think Drakes is there, but Azari Joseph will be coming from that test series. So it's very difficult to drop Rocky Ferguson obviously from that team. But as a backup, I mean they have a lot of good backups. I mean good bars for Wade, Alzari Joseph for Rocky Ferguson. I mean Rocky Ferguson is very difficult to replace, but still
I'm
they
looking
have
forward
backup.
for Gurbaz to get a game because Gurbaz, his international performance was very great, and at such a age of 20, like he's performing really well in the T20 leagues, then in the international cricket. So he would be a great player to watch out if he gets a game tomorrow,
Hmm.
but not against Delhi.
No, no, who? Alzari Joseph. I don't think he's still
No,
in the
no, no, no,
test.
not Alzarri Joseph.
Who?
Gurbaz.
Yeah, Gurbas. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I think I don't think Gurbas will get a chance. I think they'll stick with Matthew Wade because he can anchor the innings, and I don't think. But number three is the biggest concern, and I think Vidiman Saha should be given a chance in that instead of Shankar, in my opinion, because Shankar is not even batting well or even bowling. I don't know what he's doing. They're saying he's a three-dimensional, but I don't see a three-dimensional in Vijay Shankar anymore, unfortunately. For Vijay
See,
Shankar,
absolutely.
maybe they should take Vidiman
If
Saha.
he's not given the if he is not given the ball, then the team management can go with Vidyaman Saha. Plus the player would be what player to watch out would be Dushmanta Chamira. Like his performance in the previous game was totally very awesome. Like the way he performed with the ball,
I
it
think
was
Anish
totally very.
Shamira is in Lucknow, not in Gujarat.
No, I guess he's in.
Yeah, Chamira is in
Yeah,
Lucknow.
yeah.
Lucknow.
Sorry. My bad.
Lucknow. Yeah, yeah, that's what. Yes. Sorry, Sitanshu. Yes, I didn't see you as well. But we were just talking about the Gujarat Titans squad. Who do you think will be the most impactful player tomorrow to DC? I mean, Mohammad Shami has played for Delhi Daredevils before. I think he must be knowing about Preeti Shaw. So the battle between Shami and Shaw, Shami versus Shaw plus Park might be the matchup I would say tomorrow. Because Shami was brilliant in that last match. And I don't think he'll need matchups with the way he's bowling was outstanding in the last match. What do you see of Shami also for this in this match against the DCs? Maybe one of the most favorite opponents. So your thoughts, Sitanshu?
Yeah, Shami has been in good form, like in international cricket as well. Even we saw the first match as well. So
Yeah,
he's someone who's there to look out. Like we have seen the way Umesh Yadav was getting purchased today. So all the Indian seamers are doing pretty well this time, to be honest. So Shami, and in general, if you see, there has been a lot of wickets which have fallen in the power play to the seamers. So I feel Shami
yeah,
is going to be one of the most impactful bowlers for tomorrow, especially against Delhi, where we saw like in the last match also. I think the top order wasn't that great for Delhi. Like it
yeah,
was only someone like a Akshar Patel and then Lalit Yadav who helped them get home. So
yeah.
it's going
Yeah,
to be a
Tanish, you can leave. Tanish, you can leave if you want. Yeah,
Sure,
that's
sure.
fine. Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
Thank
buddy.
you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Tanish. Yes. Okay, we have Mr. Ayush joining us, who obviously is mad right now. But we are talking about the other match. Yeah, but yeah, Ayush, tell your feelings now. KKR,
Yes,
Andre Russell
Pawan,
back. You are
you
now
were telling me
KKR,
something.
right?
You were telling me something, Pawan. Yeah, KKR will lose, huh?
No, no, no.
Pawan?
I was talking about KKR. You can express your feelings towards KKR.
No,
On
first I'll
Andre
express my
Russell
feeling
to
towards
all the
you.
doubters. To all the
No, I'll express my
doubters.
feeling towards you first. Listen, never doubt KKR.
So I didn't say anything towards KKR. There were other people also who were doubting. That's what I'm saying for you to. You can
Okay,
tell to the
okay.
people also about
But
KKR. But
but to be really honest, I must say that everything is not well with KKR. And you won the match today, fair enough. But the opening pair is not scoring runs. Nitish Rana is not scoring runs. So yeah, good. You won the match, but yeah, concerns are still there.
yeah, I think concerns
I
are
mean,
there
I
for
feel again,
Punjab
Nitish
also.
Rana coming in the middle has been a bit uh, kind of like weird.
I think they're missing
Like,
Tripathi. a bit badly, I would say. Tripathi was that sort of the middle order batsman that rescued KKR always. I know they have Andre Russell still, but Tripathi would be that missing piece that KKR haven't got, I would say, in the middle, in that number three, number four.
I mean, the top order is a bit skeptical right now with, as Ayush mentioned, the openers not firing. Like Venkatesh Iyer is looking clueless at the top right now,
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
to be
Venkatesh
very
Iyer should
honest.
bat in the middle order because he's not feeling comfortable in the top order. We know Dubai conditions are totally different, and he played in the second leg. Dubai conditions are totally different compared to the Indian conditions. And Venkatesh Iyer didn't play that first leg, and still KKR wanted to retain Venkatesh based on that second leg. And now we are seeing the results of Venkatesh Iyer opening. So, like India, I would say test Venkatesh Iyer in the middle. That's what I would say right now. Maybe test him in the middle. Mayush, your thoughts whether Venkatesh Iyer could be batting in the middle, perhaps number six, perhaps. I know Russell
But
takes that role,
who would
but
you who would you bat with, Rahane? Tell me the option.
Narayan,
To open again, which is failed.
yeah.
You will again do that. Why do you need Narayan to open?
I mean, to
So
be honest,
what?
Nitish Rana has opened as well earlier.
See, why
Yeah,
why do
Nitish
I play
Rana could
Venkatesh in the
open.
middle? See, Venkatesh, let's back him. He is not batting badly. If you see the way he got out, if you use your brains power and analyze the way Venkatesh got out, it was a lovely shot.
Yeah, but straight to the
Lovely
field.
shot. Yeah. So
That's
back
the
him.
thing, no. So that's the thing, no. He should be aware of that, right? He should be aware of the game where
No,
the
no, that
fielders are
is see
playing
this
power
happens.
play.
I'm not concerned about Venkatesh. I'm concerned about Rana and Rahane majorly.
I'm not concerned about Rahane. Definitely not. After scoring a half century, I think he's one of the batsmen in flow. Then I would rather be concerned of sheryasiyer right now. If you're
No,
talking about
no,
Rahane, I
yes,
think
no, no,
Rahane is
no.
definitely set as an opener. No way KKR are going to drop Rahane in my opinion because Rahane was perfectly set in that first match, played well. Last two he was a bit unfortunate in that second match. Today it was a bit loose, I would say, from Rahane, but I wouldn't be concerned of Rahane. I think he's definitely in the playing 11 for KKR right now. I wouldn't be too concerned. I'll be more
What if you
concerned of
bring in an Abhijit Tomar?
Hmm?
Abhijit Tomar.
I'm not much aware of that player,
Because
so
if
I
you
don't
have been
want to
following
comment
the
on.
KKR,
Yeah, you can continue. Yes, I'm not aware of that player, so I don't want to judge on players that I don't
because
know.
if you have
So
been
you can.
following KKR, right? You Abhijit Tomar is a guy who has been uh, doing well in the practice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
That's the thing. I don't watch much practice, but I think matches. But looking at the level, I don't think he played much, right? I think I don't know whether he got chances, but I think Sitanshu must be knowing more than me about the practice matches that KKR have been playing.
I mean, even I haven't kept track of the practice matches actually, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's the thing. That's the thing. Yes. So I mean,
And
I
like
used
today,
to.
I got a WhatsApp forward saying that Aaron Finch has announced his retirement from all formats. I don't know if
yeah,
it was an April
that
Fool's
was a
message.
April Fools.
No, because I was confused because right now when I see the Crickbus squad, so I don't see Aaron Finch anywhere in that
Because
list
Aaron
of
Finch
11.
got added later on, na.
But that reflects, right? Like even the players like Gurbaz has been added later on as a replacement for Hales.
I think Aaron Finch was added a bit late, so I don't know.
That's what I was
Aaron
kind of
Finch is
confused.
included in the squad. Let's see the KKR. Aaron Finch is there.
At
I
least
don't
in
know.
Crickbus, it's not
Because
showing.
there is no news
Yeah,
article.
Cricket
So
Bus always makes mistakes. No, they don't even have the women's cricketer stats. Also, they don't have that. They just show the cricketers. So that's even a question mark on Cricket
Aaron Finch
Bus.
is there, yeah.
Yeah, see, in ESPN
Waiting
it's
for
there.
sure.
Yeah, Cricket Bus is always a question when it comes to the I mean player stats and all,
Yeah.
especially. Yeah. But yeah, I think they did a good move by dropping Sheldon Jackson and bringing in Shivam Mavi.
hmm.
I think that was a brilliant move. Krishna told me about that, and I think it worked perfectly. Your thoughts on that? I mean, that was a perfect move from KKR. Smart move from KKR. I know Shivam Mavi went for 24 runs, but he still got that wicket of Banuka, and that only matters at the end somehow. Even if you went for 24 runs, you make a comeback, you get Banuka out, and that
But
potentially
how
was
well is Bhanuka playing, man? Oh my god.
hmm?
Like how well is Bhanuka playing? I mean,
Playing
I
means
did
what?
not expect him to play so well. I mean, I knew he was a decent player, But coming from Sri Lanka is playing so well, it's surprising.
So Ayush, do you
Yeah,
think
but
Bairstow will get a spot now?
yeah,
I was
definitely,
actually
definitely.
thinking, what
But
if? See, I
Odion Smith
know,
should be dropped. Odion Smith should be dropped because his
but
bowling
yeah,
performance
but
in the
see,
game
Pawan,
is
what
poor.
happens then is, I was thinking of that, but then you don't have a
Yes, then you
finishing.
maybe if Raj Baba also doesn't perform, then maybe there's Dhawan over there. There's
Oh, is
Ishan
Rishi Dhawan
Khan over
MS
there.
Dhoni or something? No, not Pawan. See, what they
But
can do is, they can, if Bairstow comes in, they can drop Odin, okay, and they can
yeah,
maybe use. But the thing is, where does Odin come to bat? Seven, right?
mm,
Oh, okay. Then they have to use Shahrukh
Today
Livingston
he
as
came in
a
at
counter.
8.
that's the thing. I mean, you
So
have
wait,
Kagiso
if
Rabada also who
Odin
can
if
bat, right?
Odin
Ayush. You have Kagiso Rabada who can. I know he's not obviously
oh come
batsman.
on, Pawan, we don't bat him at seven, na Pawan.
I know that.
Just
I know that. But then still,
today,
Odion
if
Smith
you
batted
go
at
and
8
run, I
today,
won't
which is
send you
a
to the
question mark.
Olympics, na.
Odion Smith batted at 8.
Where did
So what
Odin
is
Smith bat
Punjab
it at
Kings
eight?
doing? Yeah,
Then maybe yes, because see,
Harpreet Brar went in at 7.
see, that's the thing. Seven, eight gets a bit dodgy then. Then you will have a situation like Rajasthan where after Parag or anything it ends. What you can
And
do, if I
then,
pull up the squad here, you need a if you have a
I don't know. Then no
and then
choice.
we
Then they have to drop
but
Bhanuka. They have to drop Bhanuka.
then you have to wait. Your openers are set, okay. Then you have to play. mm,
see the point right now
I
is
then
think
you have
although
to
the
play
openers are
Livingston at
set,
six, Shahrukh at five, okay, and you have to expect one of them to stay till the end. And then
yeah,
seven, eight,
if
you
that
have
doesn't
Brar.
happen, then that will be a huge failure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
So if you do not play Odin, then there is a huge gap in the team. But it can work. It can actually work because anyways, Odin is giving. I mean, I don't think Raj Baba will give so much runs. Also, Odin is giving. Okay,
see the thing with
you,
Raj Bawa is I feel that he's an all-rounder, but Punjab is not looking at him as a bowler at all, I think.
I
yes,
don't know the
this is the
matter.
thing as I'm
If you do
saying.
not trust Raj Baba, then you get a Rishi Dhawan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. That's what
Right?
they're not doing that.
Then you
That's the
get Rishi
problem.
Dhawan. So I think Rabada at eight. I think that actually can be done. Mayank, Dhawan, Bairstow, Rajapaksa, Shah Rukh Khan, Liam Livingston.
Why Livingston
Uh,
at 6? They won't make
yeah,
Livingston at 6.
because I need a reliable finish. Livingston has finished games also. I need a reliable finisher also. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan is not a reliable finisher. He's up and coming. Okay, seven maybe Harpreet, and then you have
Rishi
Rabada,
Dhawan.
Rishi Dhawan, and whoever.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
combination, I would
So
say.
it is a bit weak from the down, but then you have to but if you have Bairstow, Livingston, and Shahrukh and all that, you expect one of them to stay till the end also.
It's all, I think Bhanuka's in form. I think you cannot
I think
drop him now
If
after.
Bhanuka was out of form, it would have been a better combination.
Yeah, but with Bhanuka in form, I don't think they can
No, no,
drop him
they
right now.
can't and they should not drop Bhanuka now.
Yeah, but we don't know what Punjab Kings will do now. That's the thing now when Baristo comes back. I'm not sure what they'll do. Bhanuka could be in trouble, could not be in trouble. I don't know what they'll do because they're sort of similar players, right? Because he's wicket keeper and Baristo is a wicket keeper. So I don't know what they'll do. Whether they'll keep him in the bench or I don't know what
And today, I
Punjab.
mean, like Oden Smith being played as like a fourth bowler,
Hmm.
kind of, that proved
Because
costly as well.
39 runs, 2 overs, that's unacceptable. Come on, because 50 runs, at least you need to learn a lesson, right? 52 runs in the previous game. I know it was against Andre Russell, but still, West Indian, you should be knowing Andre Russell more than all the other Indian bowlers. And when the Indian bowlers are doing well, then Odion Smith, then it's a huge question mark, I would say, right now for Odion Smith. When you don't know
I
your own
mean,
players, and you're not performing, because Odin Smith must have bowled plenty of times to Andre Russell, maybe during practice sessions,
Actually,
test
Odin Smith
I
has
sessions.
a
mean,
good
that's
record
where
against Andrew Russell. He's got him out twice in 8 balls. He's bowled to him, right? So
Yeah,
that is also there. But I think is
I
the
mean,
angle he bowled was really bad. He was just bowling into Russell's arc. If you see when he went outside the off stump and bowled that wide Yorker, then Russell could not hit properly. With Russell,
mm,
you always have to make him move his feet and reach the
true,
ball, right?
true.
Which he didn't do, which Odin didn't do, and very very ordinary bowling. I mean, such I don't know, just
I
waiting
mean,
to be
now
hit.
that we are talking about it, I mean, it looks kind of hypocritic to talk about that because it's the exact same figures that Shiva Mavi has in this match, and he got a
Yeah,
wicket
Shivam
of.
Mavi didn't bowl well also. Shivam Mavi didn't bowl well. Obviously, Shivam Mavi
Yeah,
didn't bowl well.
No, I'm talking about Pawan. No, like Pawan said that, like although he got smashed, but he got the wicket of Rajapaksa that was important. Same case with Oden Smith also,
yeah,
if you
but
see that way.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
but then that made an impact on the match, right? You getting Banu
Pawan is
out.
right. Pawan is right because see who did Odin Smith get out?
Venkatesh Iyer.
Venkatesh Iyer, he was not in
So the
form.
thing is,
He's not.
the
He's not the batsman.
flow
Not in
Venkatesh is a big wicket, but the flow Rajapaksa was in. If Rajapaksa would have stayed, he would have taken it to 170, 180 easily. So Shivam Mavi
Yeah, I
actually getting
mean,
that wicket is a big one. Venkatesh was anyway struggling, right? So it is. I think that also wasn't a great ball. Shivam Mavi, he got the wicket.
I
Happens.
mean, Oden Smith at 1 over went for 30, so that's where the figures just went sky high.
Yeah, but he bowled. See, I don't mind bowlers getting smashed. It is fine, but your execution has to be. He bowled. There was no, and also I will also point out. People will come at me. Also, Rahul Chahar didn't do justice, and I'll tell you why. After he got the 2 wickets, he started bowling really flat to Russell. He let him settle. If he
Mm,
would have given it some air, if you see,
true,
he was
true.
allowing him to take singles. That is not Rahul Chahar's job. That may be Harpreet's job. Rahul
Mm,
Chahar is the main wicket taker. He can't bowl very flat. Is bowled really well to Rahul Chahar. But
true,
he should
true.
bowl
I agree.
flat and trajectory. He shouldn't be doing that. See, one last ball, he looped up to Russell and Russell had an edge, if you remember, outside off stump when Russell tried to hoik the ball.
Short third, man.
So,
It almost carried to short third.
yeah, so then that also, and then Rahul Chahar. And why didn't Rabada bowl an over after that? I mean, when after Oden got smashed, at least you could have given Rabada one over. Nothing would have happened, maybe. But it's just a thinking.
I don't know, man. Mayank's questioning also
Also,
comes
like, I
in.
mean, the thing is, in Punjab's batting, if you see, so it's just that they got all out with before 20 overs. But if you actually see the bowling, kind of the way he has rotated the bowlers, it went like Umesh Yadav, Saudi, Chakravarti, and Naren all had completed
I
four.
think
Shivam Mavi had
I
two.
think Umesh Yadav was too good to those Punjab Kings batsmen. I think
So, I
it's
mean, to be
very
honest,
tough.
like Russell got those like one wicket and then the other run out in that over. But
Mm,
Russell, as a bowler, we saw in the previous match, he got like smashed around as well. So then, whom would he have gone for that sixth bowling option at then in that case? Because Shivam Mavi had two left, and there were 2 overs remaining in the innings.
yeah, very
So I
true.
mean, he could have had better rotation of the bowlers.
No, but to be
If,
fair, Siddhanshu, because wickets were falling also, na. I think that is also what he kept in mind. Because
yeah,
wickets were
I mean, I'm just
falling.
saying, like, not in the sense that wrong
See,
bowling choices. I'm just saying the calculation of
no, I agree, I agree. That
overs.
is why he had to maybe finish up. Also, but to be fair, to play the devil's advocate, KKR doesn't have a gun death bowler also,
Mm,
True.
right? Maybe they can take a risk and use Narayana Chakravarti in the last four. But then the middle overs go for it also. It's a very tricky
but
thing.
Varun made a good comeback today. 0 for 4 of 14 of
No,
4
no, that
overs.
that I know. I'm saying in the death overs. See if you see very smartly, they finish off Umesh Yadav by the 15th over because they know
Yeah,
in the death he
that's
can
a
go for
smart move
runs.
by sheryasiyer, because he knows
Saudi
Umesh
also
also
gets
can't
finished
be
off.
more.
So you're left with Russell and Mavi. I think if when Pat Cummins comes, by the way, Pat Cummins is Saudi only when Pat Cummins is available. He's available next match.
Mm.
So I think I hope he's better in the
I
death
mean,
and they
that's
can actually
one
use him
thing.
in the death.
I mean, that's one thing in IPL that it doesn't give you justice because, like, when the big name players come in or the big impact players or a better contributor comes in, even though you might have a good form, or like who have
Yeah,
performed well.
that is unfair on
Because
Saudi. That is
to
unfair.
be honest, exactly, to be honest, look at Saudi's performance. Like this match, he has given 36 and taken two. Previous match, he bowled the like match-changing innings. Like he gave that kind of impact in the bowling as well. Although KKR did not really get across the line, but still,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I do agree on that. Yes, but yeah, we spoke a lot on the KKR versus Punjab Kings match. Let's go to tomorrow. Obviously, Mumbai versus Rajasthan. I just
tomorrow
spoke
is a
with
double
Manish.
header, right?
By the way, yeah, talking about Mumbai versus Rajasthan. Any changes to Mumbai, like 11?
Surya
Uh,
One?
Kumar obviously walks in. Surya
is
Kumar
Sky in?
obviously
Yeah, that's
walks
what I
in.
was about to ask. Is
Sky
Sky
in for
coming in?
Anmolpreet Singh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the only change. Perhaps wait. Let's see. I think
And it's
let's see the
MI's second
previous
match,
match.
right?
Maybe Unatkat for Thampi, but Thampi performed well in the previous. I don't
Why,
think, but
why, why,
Unatkat.
why, why you not good for Thampi? No, no.
No, no, because Unatkat knows some of the Rajasthan Royals players. That's what I'm trying to
Arey
say. He
yaar, Pawan,
make an impact.
then by this logic, every player knows everybody, yaar. Every
Not
player in
everyone
their
knows
domestic cricket.
everybody. How can you say
Though
that
the teams,
everyone knows
Arey Pawan,
everybody?
the teams have changed this year. Who is there?
But
Samson,
Josh
Samson.
Butler, who else? There's some batsmen who are in Rajasthan that
Yeah, then who
I
else?
don't.
See, that doesn't. If that is the case, then Aaron Finch should have been the best player in the IPL because he's gone to every team.
He didn't get much opportunities because his form was
What
bad.
did
He only played,
Pawan?
he
Don't
only played
Siddharthu tell him
50,
RCB
he
gave
only
him
played
chances. Didn't
50
RCB give him
matches for
chances?
9 teams. He didn't even perform well for RCB when he was in RCB also.
That's it. That is what I'm
That's another
saying
case.
now.
Alright, we're not
That is
talking
what I'm
about.
saying.
So you're talking about knowing players, right? So
Knowing players.
obviously,
That is what
knowing
I'm
players
saying.
is
He
like
played for every team. He should
you have
perform well.
interacted with them, you have faced them in the nets, or you have bowled to them in the nets, kind of thing.
But I know definitely Thump is not going to be dropped for 3 wickets, but I definitely they can't make that change because all these 4 players, I mean Ashwin, I don't think they'll make overseas change also. So it's very difficult for Unatkat anyways to come to the team right now
By
with
the way, is
Thump's performance.
no, no, fair enough. And I also no changes to Rajasthan. Maybe
Huh?
no changes to Rajasthan also.
Yeah, Rajasthan
I
also, I
don't
don't
think.
think
Just the
there will be any
Coulter
change.
position was a bit
Yeah, yeah.
issue.
Poltergeist position
But
is a
then
question
Pawan, we
because
discussed. You can't change it. I feel we discussed it last
Like
time
at
also.
least after one match, I don't think they'll be going for that change. But
They
yeah,
can't change it, man. No.
maybe Darian Mitchell, maybe perhaps.
But then Pawan, the thing
it's
is,
too early.
Coulter is a fifth bowler.
Darian Mitchell can bowl.
Are
Haven't you
that
seen him
तो
bowl?
even you can bowl. Anybody can bowl. It's about quality. Coulter,
But you need extra batsmen. No, you can always rely on Riyan Parag to score. He's also struggling scoring 10,
bro.
15.
Then you are saying your fifth bowler is Parag and Mitchell.
Why can't that be so? So
Are
then you
Pawan,
but sorry.
Sitanshu.
So wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait. So you can bring in a so wait, listen to what I say. So I think they can drop Parag, which they might not do, and bring in Navdeep Saini, and then make Varial Mitchell bat at 6 and make
Then
Ashwin
your
bat at
batting
7.
goes for a toss.
I know that, but then they'll have to take a risk like that, perhaps.
Why do you need to take a risk after the one match? Pawan?
The match is in DY Patil. Keep that also in mind.
The DY Patil, the match is in
So
very
either
big,
Jimmy Neesham
very
play,
big
but I don't know
grounds.
why many people are disagreeing with me. But Jimmy Neesham had a good 2020 World Cup.
No, Pawan, it's not about Jimmy Neesham. The thing is, Jimmy Neesham can only play when Navdeep Saini comes in, as you said. But for now, I think this team is good. This team
Yeah,
for
that's
them
what. Like I
is the
mean,
most
at least for one
suitable.
or two more matches, they will back the playing 11.
Yeah, but yeah, Pawan has
Especially
a
they have won
point.
it.
If Parag fails, then they can maybe get a Jimmy Neesham also or a Rassi,
I think there will be a
and
lot of
then
chances to Riyan
I
Parag.
mean,
That's the
to be honest,
suggestion, but I
Parag
do think
hasn't
that
really
Punjab will
failed.
drop Riyan
isn't
Parag.
what I'm saying? If he fails, and also Parag batted well, Pawan.
Yeah, the only player who failed in that match against SRH would have been Coulter, I guess.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Parag also. If you see, he played two shots. First ball he hit a four. Very
Hmm.
good shot he played.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But I
fine.
think still
But what are your
Rajasthan are
predictions
winning.
for tomorrow?
I still
Which
think Rajasthan are winning. I still think Rajasthan are winning because they have the squad that it takes. Tahal and Chahal will be very dangerous. Obviously, I know. I
Yeah,
know. I
DY
mean,
Patil.
a lot of people were saying Chahal will smash for runs, but he got those 3 wickets against Sunrisers. I
Are
think
Pawan,
T20
who
if
said
I'm not
Chahal will
mistaken.
smash for runs? Tell me that name.
Is it
What?
just me or like Pawan's audio and videos like totally
Yeah,
distorted?
Pawan is rapping.
What? I'm lagging.
Yeah, lagging, yeah.
That's all. I think I can't do anything for that though. Yeah, but
No, that's
still,
fine. You
can you guys
Pawan,
hear
I
me?
think you should switch off your video once.
Yeah. I was just saying Chahal made a good impact in the last match. I think 3 for 21, and that could be crucial. I mean, Chahal, Ashwin, they are a deadly combo, and even on fast bowling tracks, I think they could be deadly.
But tell me something. DY Patil, the ground is a bit big, right, Siddharth?
Yeah, DY Patil is slightly bigger than, at least compared to Wankhede, it's bigger, I guess.
And I think it has the same soil, black soil.
Hmm.
Mm.
That's the same.
Bombay has red soil, it has black soil.
And like the previous match we have seen, Saudi and
RCB wala.
Umesh Yadav had 5 wickets. Sunil Narayan Chakravarti one each, and Hasaranga.
I think the last match
Oh,
was the Punjab wala, na?
Yeah,
last was
yeah,
RCB KKR at DY Patil.
But it was a good wicket to
yeah.
bat on. That time KKR failed that
But
day.
this is a day
Yeah.
match, right? So we haven't seen a day match at Dibai Patel yet.
No,
So
but
it's
the
going to
dew
be
factor
interesting to
won't be
see.
that prevalent. So runs can be a bit. But still, it'll be a one thing. It'll be a 170, 180 wicket, not a
Also,
200,
RCB
220 wicket.
Punjab was at DY Patil, the
But
Yeah,
it's
one day
exactly.
tournament.
So
batsmen are in
also,
good form, man. Because I
I
think
think Chahal.
Pardikar can bat anyway. Even at 3 or 4, he can adapt and bat. We saw that in the last match against SRH. He batted at number 4, scored 44 of 21, if I'm not mistaken. Made impact. Sanju Samson came at 3, scored 55 runs. So that
But
shows the
then,
adaptability that these players have, and made Yashasvi also to open. So that shows the batting order that Rajasthan have. That I mean, Pardikar especially can adapt, and that was good to see from
but I am,
Pardikar in the last
but I
match.
am still, but I am still a bit skeptical if two early wickets fall, na, then then your pressure will start mounting on the team
So
because
that's what even I was
I
talking about that day, right? Like, uh,
you have a Sanju and everything,
but
but
still, I think I
they
mean
have a good team.
Rajasthan look a bit
They have a very
better.
very nice, very
that's what
nice
I was
balance.
saying that day also. Like, the thing is, what I feel is Hetmeyer and Puran are very similar players. And the thing for which happened in that match was Hetmeyer came in at like the 11th or 12th over with
Hmm.
like a decent platform set already. So he just had to go out and play his
But
natural
Hetma
game.
has proven before, right? Sitanshu last season for Delhi, he has saved in
Yeah,
many,
I
many
mean,
instances when they were under
see,
pressure.
it's on.
I don't
See,
think
it's about
anyone can.
IPL. It's only about IPL that we are talking about Puran failing a lot. But overall, if you see
Oh no,
Puran, and
Hetmar is a very very good buy for them.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
the problem is again worst case scenario, if some wickets fall early, which has happened at times, although it is a day game and also let me tell you day game fresh grass.
Hmm.
Okay, so a bit of
Hmm.
less moisture, the air is thinner, so the ball moves also more. Okay, for a while I thought that is written Yash Jaiswal. I remember Yash. I thought where is Yash playing for RR? Okay, so
I
anyways,
want to see Rassi Vandadusan in RR. It's going to be interesting if he gets a chance.
yeah, no, whatever. So
Vandadusan.
I'm saying that see again that'll be an interesting thing because you never see because the trend we have seen power in this IPL is that opening bowlers can get very quick wickets,
Hmm.
right? And in Mumbai Indians, you have a Bumrah, and if Bumrah gets 1 or 2 wickets early,
Hmm.
right, it mounts on the pressure. So let's see.
and
And I think okay, Pawan, tell me which matchup are you looking for? Because see, they have played well, right?
Yeah.
Um, RR have played well. So which bowler? Don't tell me Bumrah. Do you think can hold the key for Mumbai tomorrow?
I think maybe
Hmm,
Murugan
good
Ashwin.
choice. Yeah, agree.
Because
Yeah,
last match, I think DC, I think he got 2 for 13 for 4 overs in a day game.
yeah.
So this is
And
another day game. So
also
I think,
the way Murugan bowls is a bit like Bishnoi.
hmm, I agree. Yeah.
So I
See,
think both
Murugan
the
did well for
stars
Punjab also,
wins.
but he didn't get much opportunities, and Punjab also didn't utilize
Punjab
him
to
properly.
now,
That's what I'm
Punjab
saying.
management is like,
That's what I'm saying about Kuldeep also. See how much Kuldeep made impact DC first game
Are
itself.
power one match. Let us not get too carried away.
I know
Okay.
one match, but let's see how Kuldeep does when he gets that
No, I'm happy for
responsibility. Yeah.
Kuldeep, but it is one
When
match.
is
Let's
DC's
not be
next
carried
match?
away. Okay, DC will get smashed tomorrow.
Tonight. I mean, tonight against Gujarat. We'll talk about that as a second match also. Yeah. Gujarat
Okay.
versus DC is going to be interesting, but
Okay, let's go to
mm,
Gujarat versus DC now, Pawan.
I mean, DC, I think Ningidi will definitely scrape
So
Walkin and Nagakoti is out. Mustafizur, I'm not sure whether to actually replace Mustafizur with Khalil because Khalil made an impact in the last match, and maybe Delhi Capitals might go with the third three overseas, I would say, tomorrow because
Pawan, when is Warner available?
next
next match, I
match,
guess.
not this match against what's the next
Yeah.
match
So
for DC?
Pawan,
So the
before we get
openers
into
are
discussing about the match, if DC wins against Gujarat, like first of all, do you think DC will win? Keeping
Yeah,
aside the
no.
fact that you're the fan of
sure.
DC, but like,
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I think.
yeah. So
I mean,
if
Shami is the only threat. Shami is the only threat. I mean, power
So
play if DC can survive
Loki,
first.
Rashid Khan, they can go and sell peanuts or what?
I mean, they can, but seeing DC also, they are betting odd odds. I know it's you guys think it's
so
not that strong, but still.
If DC loses, Pawan will be posting that Kacha Badam video on his page.
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
no, no, definitely not. I'm not betting with anyone. I said no. I'm not going to
On Popo.
bet. For me, even without biasness or whatever, I feel DC. I know they have good bowling attack, obviously Gujarat, but still I think Seifert has been in good form. I know he got
Yeah,
out for
so
21, but in practice matches he's been performing outstandingly, and I think Seifert
yeah,
can make an impact in this match also. So
bro. So that's
uh,
what I'm saying. If DC loses, you're going to put that video, not if they win.
why would I want to post a video? I mean, I didn't go for a bet or challenge with you guys, so
So
I
now
won't be
go na.
disappointed even if DC loses to Gujarat. Okay, if Gujarat beats DC,
But
just like
on
CSK
a
beating Lucknow, just like CSK losing to Lucknow. I mean, it's good if new teams win. I mean, doesn't matter. DC also learn. I mean, KKR also lost to RCB, then they came back in the next match and won. But I don't see a scenario. I mean, the GT have the bowlers, but when it comes to batting, it's a question mark. They're batting. So I mean, DC also have to, hopefully they win the toss tomorrow.
Pawan,
Yeah,
why can't you play Mustafizur and Lungi both tomorrow?
maybe they could make the change. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure,
But
but
then after Warner comes, one after one of them have to sit out.
yeah, I think Mustafizur may have to sit out in my opinion. Or maybe
When
Seifert can sit out. Maybe Seifert, but
no, but
then
when Warner comes, I would look at or
So
Seifert
when
I
and
would
Warner
see.
make
comes,
this change.
Seifert would be out, right?
Definitely, case Bharat is out. Definitely, case Bharat is in this next match, and Mandeep is out. I don't
Next,
know what else
Are
is
Pawan
safe.
one match, bro.
But case Bharat, RCB, the impact he made, 38 average last season. Why don't you bank on players like Case Bharat instead of Mandeep?
You might be true, Pawan, but let's see. Even Mandeep has been playing for a long time. Okay, so
And KS
Mandeep is
Bara
Yeah.
at
no.
number KS Bara, I think he played lower down the order for RCB, right?
No, number three. All matches he played number three. I was observing Case Bharat very closely,
Pawan
and he was
has
playing in
observed
number
every
three.
body part of KS Bharat.
So
But
when he's a
but okay,
DC player
Pawan.
right
Okay,
now,
talking about tomorrow, Siddharth, don't you think I can? I think both Mustafiz and Lungi can play.
yeah, maybe I don't know about
And
Khalil
if given
Ahmed's
an
case, but
option, I will actually play Mustafizur Rahman.
Yeah, I
maybe
mean we'll
let's
play
see.
Mustafizur and not Mushtafizur, I guess. I mean unless that's their spelling now.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know what's
Mustafizur.
wrong with
Yeah.
ESPN.
Because
Yeah.
see, I have a problem in the death. Shardul Thakur I cannot bank upon. Khalil I cannot bank upon.
Yeah, so your pace on paper looks pretty weak actually for DC right now.
Hmm.
At least before Norke is available as well.
Noike
When
will be
is Norke
available next
available?
match also. He's available next match.
Bro,
I don't know
to be
though about the
honest, the
matchup
Pawan will
update.
kill
So
me. But the whole team, see, you have decent openers, okay? But then after Rishabh Pant, I cannot bank on anybody.
but Roman
Bank
Powell can be banked.
again. Hear me out. I cannot bank on anybody who nobody is a proven stuff. right?
But
If I
Akshay
say
Patel has
the
not
IPL.
proven stuff before. He has won matches for DC, scored runs, has
Arey,
taken
in the
wickets.
IPL, Pawan.
IPL, yes. Akshay Patel, yes. Definitely.
Arey,
He
no,
has
but the thing
won
is,
us
again, he's
matches.
wanted as an all-rounder, so I cannot bank on them. They are good players, but I cannot bank on them in their batting aspect.
Batting aspect also, Akshay Patel has finished matches for DC.
So
I mean,
Akshar
he's
Patel
made
in
those
I
knocks, cameos that has been unnoticed. That's the issue. That has been
No, I
the
agree,
problem.
Pawan. Pawan, see that way, so you can even bank on Ashwin as a batsman, right? But in he's a good bat. But the way I bank on a Jadeja, I can't bank on him, na. That's what
True,
I'm
true.
saying. He's a good bat.
Yeah, but Shardul Thakur was very unimpressive. I mean, we can bank on Thakur as well when it comes to his bowling, but
Again,
last
Shardul
was
Thakur, not a that thing in the IPL, batting wise. So they
yeah,
will play
not
well.
batting
DC
wise.
is a
I'm
good
saying
team.
talk about
DC is a good.
bowling. Bowling wise, Shardul should do a better job because last match he didn't do. He was not impressive whatsoever for me.
No,
And I
no.
think he's missing MSD behind, but hopefully he Punt also should communicate with the bowlers. I didn't see that in the last match.
DC is a fine
And
team. Just because see, you cannot expect Lalit Yadav to bail. Sitanshu, you only tell me 5, 6, 7. Rovman, Lalit Yadav. Does it give you confidence?
That's what, like, I mean, although they might have performed in a few matches, but that long lasting kind of
but I think Yadit Yadav's performance against MI definitely will boost him for sure because
Obviously,
winning
and I
I
against
hope
mean,
it
MI
does.
and
I
scoring
really wish
yeah,
it
yeah, we're
does.
not saying that. See, Pawan, we're not saying that that's a
he
bad
could be
combination
Ayush
you have there.
Badoni from LSG. That's what I'm saying. Could be a very underrated player. Like now, see Badoni first match against Gujarat, he scored that 50 under pressure. Then next match also he came and scored those two
Agreed.
six. I know he
Agreed.
didn't make a
Power has
big
a point.
impact, but at least he
Good
came and
point.
finished that
But
match.
we are saying what we're seeing on paper. We might be wrong. On paper, currently
Yeah,
5, 6,
DC's
7.
bowling obviously looks weaker than last season. Even I obviously I admit that without
Even batting is
obviously
weaker
Avesh
than last
Khan.
season, Pawan. Even batting, you had Hetmeyer. Okay. You had a Marcus Toynes. Okay. So even the whole team is weaker than last season.
Then
You
that's
had a
that's
Shikhar
ideal for
Dhawan.
all teams. No, then except for CSK, all teams are like that. No, even RCB got weaker. MI got weaker.
No. Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why is that? KKR got stronger. KKR
So
now have middle
I'm
order.
talking about
Rajasthan
RCB
got
and MI.
stronger. Punjab
I'm
got
talking about
stronger.
the champions. Even CSK got weaker in that bowling unless
Are
until
so
Deepak
I'm
Chahar
not
comes back.
saying that. I'm not saying. I'm saying yeah, it is that if teams have some teams have become weaker. So even your team has become weaker, right? That does not mean you won't
Yeah,
win. What I'm saying is the problems I can see. Prithvi Shaw and the thing is, I just hope that this doesn't make Rishabh Pant play a bit conservatively
I don't think
because
so.
he
I
might
don't
feel
think
that
it
I'm
will
number
happen.
4 and after me you have Rovman Lalit. If 2 wickets fall, na, if 2 wickets fall early again, here I'm saying, which has been the trend. Like if
So
Mohammad Shami just gets
unfortunately,
2 to
I
Jack.
went for 8 crores. That's what happened. Whole case what happened, and then Stoinis was retained by LSG. So things didn't go well for DC when it comes to that middle order. And I think Powell has proven. I mean, CPL also he's been performing for
No, he's
Jamaica
a good player. No,
Talabas.
was a
He was
good player.
captain.
He's a good player.
I
Was a good
mean,
player.
yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying. I mean, he was the captain also for Jamaica Talabas. That's why they trusted him and bought him for
where is the
2.6.
match? Where is the match?
Tomorrow, I mean tonight, I mean 8 p.m. The day game is between MI and Rajasthan. This is the night game.
No, where, Pawan, where?
Pune, yeah,
Pune.
that's for Pune.
Pune.
For me, the threat for Gujarat, I think Tewatia could be a bit of issue. I mean, we're seeing his previous performance and then against Rajasthan also with the way he batted also in the middle order. I mean, Tewatia looks bit in form, I would say. So, I mean, Tewatia should be a threat, and then DC should be a bit careful when it comes to bowling with Tevati. I should know the lines, especially bowling to him because he could perhaps be a danger in the middle order.
Kevatia still. I'll have to wait. Although let's look at Gujarat. Okay, Matthew Wade, Shuman Gill, Vijay Shankar. Do you think can be replaced? Not now.
Yeah, he has to be replaced, but
Vijay
I would give
Shankar,
him a
I don't think
chance.
he'll be replaced. Not, I mean, at
I
least he'll be given few more matches. but definitely he'll
Who is
be
going to be his
taken.
replacement? Saha might be his obvious, I think,
Yeah,
replacement because
exactly.
otherwise,
You know what is a better team, Pawan? A better team is you play Shubman and Saha to open. Okay, you
Hmm.
have three. You're this guy Abhinav.
But Abhinav played as a finisher and he played well,
Arey
no, at
Pawan,
number
then
6.
arey yaar, in that way, though, when Venkatesh is playing as an opener, that it is not fixed, na.
Abhinav,
Right?
I think, usually bats at number 4, right?
No,
Domestic. I
Abhinav is a
haven't
top
seen
order
much.
batsman.
Okay, then we'll see how he plays at
Fourth
number
is
4.
Hardik Pandya's position now.
Yeah. David
So
Miller at
three you
5.
bat Abhinav. Okay. Four you bring Hardik. Five you bring
5
Wade.
Miller. No, 5 Miller, 6 Wade.
Okay, whatever. Five, six, seven Tewate. Now look at your team. How good it looks.
Hmm.
Then you have Rashid, Varun, Loki, Mohammad Shami. Anyways, Vijay Shankar is not bowling. Your sixth bowling option is Hardik Pandya. Right.
Hmm.
So you don't need
That could be the weak lane. That could be the weak lane, though. Hardik's
what?
bowling.
So, bro, so do you think that Vijay Shankar as a seventh bowling option is going to be really
No,
strong
no,
for
no, no. I'm not telling Vijay Shankar is obviously out, but I'm a bit concerned about Hardik's bowling. That's the thing.
that is fine. That will come through.
I
One
know,
week,
I know. Vijay Shankar is obviously out. He's not going to bowl us. I
the
definitely
biggest
don't
thing
have
is
confidence
about
in
the
Vijay
biggest
Shankar
match
playing.
between Rashid and see. I would have said the spin bowling is weak. Only Rashid is there, but Rashid is one bowler who can on his own win matches.
That is true, but I think that could be one in perhaps, I don't know, once or twice in a season. I think Rashid Khan can do that. I don't
No,
see that happening for the.
Sudhanshu, I think more than that.
Big Bash League also, he made only once or twice the impact. He got 6 wickets. I agree on that. 6 wickets for, I mean, for Adelaide strikers. Every season, once or twice only he'll give you that 5 or 6 wickets. He won't
So
do
I
that in
don't
the
need
entire
5-6
tournament.
wicket. Arey, Sitanshu,
Yeah, yeah.
bro, do we need 5 or 6 wickets to win matches?
Bro, when you
I'm
already
telling about the one man wonder of Rashid Khan.
That's what I'm saying. See,
yeah,
one man wonder can also be like today. Umesh was a one man wonder.
But 4 wickets, he took 4 wickets.
Even see, one man wonder doesn't mean he can bowl 4 overs, 15 runs, 2 wickets. That's also a good one. Sudhanshu, what do you think?
yeah, that's what, like, see Gujarat's bowling at on the top itself. If you see, you have someone like a Shami and a Ferguson, and if that bowling pair clicks and they destroy your top order within the power play, you
Hmm.
wouldn't need your Rashid to come in with a fifer or a sixer. Like,
Yeah,
you just need him to, like, probably wrap up the innings with like 2 or 3 wickets,
but
or maybe just
exactly,
contain the middle overs.
exactly. But if they can't dismiss, then these are two bowlers who can travel also in the death overs.
Yeah, I mean they have that
Prithvi
extra
Shaw
pace.
will be
So
the key wicket because he has a terrific strike rate,
Yeah,
20
if
wickets of
Prithvi
strike.
Shaw, and I think Prithvi Shaw will get out tomorrow to Mohammad Shami. I'm calling it because I don't think he'll be able to handle Mohammad Shami. But if he survives the power play, then I'm telling you, Gujarat
Problem.
will get smashed.
Hmm. That could also happen. So let's see the matchups. I mean,
I
Punt should
think
perform.
probably
Not happy of Punt's first
I
performance
feel
for
that
sure.
I feel that Prithvi Shaw might survive the power play, but he'll get uh, out to Rashid.
Hmm. Could happen. I see that was happening.
So
Hmm.
Ayush calls Prithvi Shaw's wicket to Shami, and I'm calling it for Rashid. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's nice. Let's see. But I
I
somehow
mean, we
feel
have
that
seen,
in the starting overs, Shami gets it to move. So I just somehow feel he'll get him.
yeah. I mean, but then like I mean, that is like if my condition is if he gets across the power play, and we have seen him
So even
struggle
if he
in.
gets across, then even then Rashid will get him. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if at all,
Yeah.
because we have seen Prithvi Shaw fail against spin a lot,
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
international as well as in IPL.
True. Yes. But what do you see of the result happening, Sitanshu and Ayush? Are you going for the Gujarat Titans tomorrow, or both of you?
See, looking at the team now, looking at the team and the way they have played. See, if you see the matches, both these teams, the first matches they played, Gujarat dominated.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree they did get stuck in the end, but they dominated.
Like Delhi snatched the win out of the mouth of loss.
Yeah, Delhi played really well, but they snatched the win. So on paper also, if even if you're unbiased, Pawan, you'll agree that on paper, Gujarat looks a better team.
I mean,
Right?
bowling wise, yes, I agree. Bowling wise,
So why
definitely
not?
Gujarat is better.
Why not batting wise?
They have Punt, they have Powell who can is proven. They have a good
Pawan,
opening. I mean, Shaw and
Pawan,
Saipath.
Pawan, you have Miller.
Okay, let's just compare. Let's just compare head to head. Okay, so
Yeah, man to man. If you do
you
man to
have a
man.
Prithvi Shaw versus a Shubman Gill, which I will probably rate equal at this point.
Okay, chalo, I'll give Prithvi Shaw the vote in this.
I'm also
Yeah,
giving Prithvi Shaw.
Okay, Matthew Wade, Tim Seifert. I'm giving Matthew Wade the vote.
I'm giving Saipath.
Why, bro?
Matthew
I
Wade
How
is middle order. Matthew Wade is middle order. I'm giving the vote to
Come
Matthew
on,
Wade. But
Pawan,
opening,
Siddharth,
no.
come on, man. I don't know what
I
to say,
mean,
man.
look at the previous match itself. I mean, Matthew Wade played a decent innings in the previous
He
match.
Even Seifert
he
played well,
anchored.
but come on, man. Even Matthew Wade opens for Australia. Also, Seifert doesn't even get many chances. So, come on, let's be fair. I gave Prithvi Shaw na over Shubman Gill. That is
Okay. I'll give it to Matthew Wade.
Vijay Shankar, Mandeep Singh. Not much to choose
Mandip.
from.
Mandip.
Mandeep Singh
Eh,
obviously above Vijay Shankar, but I think like after this discussion we'll talk about that. But I think Vijay
Okay,
Shankar
okay,
might be
Okay,
done.
done. Let's not go
Done,
too
okay,
much. Yeah,
then
Manohar versus Rishabh.
Manohar,
Definitely Rishabh. We don't
Manohar
have to question
versus
about that.
Rishabh Pant. Okay, now you see. Pawal Pandya, who will you give? Pandya. Miller, Lalit
Pandya.
Yadav,
Yeah.
who is there? Miller. Rahul Tewatia, Akshar Patel.
Akshar
Who
Patel.
is
Akshar Patel. Akshar Patel.
Pawan, see, as a batting
Bowling wise, you have to think about the bowling wise, batting, bowling. Tewatia can bowl and get those
we
wickets.
are
I don't
talking
see
about the
it happening.
batting.
batting, you said the batting only, na? 7. See, the person who comes in at 7 has to bat also, Pawan. Remember that.
Yeah, batting wise, yes, Tewatia.
Tewatia.
Batting, bowling aspect, Akshar Patel. I'll tell that right now.
Tewatia. Okay, Tewatia. So then the batting is done, na, anyways. Pawan, Gujarat is winning. You only said.
Okay, you.
And even
See,
number eight,
again,
I mean like Rashid and
Delhi is
I
Shardul.
think we should compare. I mean, with the overseas, I think this is very tough when it comes to
no, tough
comparing
now, no,
each player.
Pawan. See, again, I agree. Delhi is a very good team. See, again, doesn't have their full strength team now. See, if now it was Warner versus Matthew, but I would have gone for Warner only. If it was Marsh versus Manohar, I would have, or Power or Miller, I would have gone for Marsh.
Manas is not coming to this man.
Are
Manas,
Mitchell
anything, man.
Marsh. Where Mitchell Marsh?
Middle
See,
match, I think, will come after the first half. That's
yeah,
what.
so they are also depleted, and if it was, and even if the bowling is also weak, if you see,
And
you
right now,
have,
if you compare head to head bowling, also yeah, exactly. Like DC is
yeah, if
looking
you
weaker right
compare a
now on
Varun and a
paper at least.
Khalil, if you Rashid and a Kuldeep, Mohammad Loki and a,
Khalil is better than Varun. Come on.
okay, I agree to that.
Yeah,
I
but the
agree
others,
that.
yeah, I agree. I
Yeah,
said no, the
Khalil is
bowling
better
bowling
than.
is better. I said the bowling is better.
Khalil is better than Varun. Chalo, very very
Yeah, but we are
close call.
comparing Khalil versus Loki, right now.
Varun. Aaron. If you compare, very close call between both of them.
Yeah, but obviously, in Ferguson, Shami, they're proven, so I wouldn't doubt. And then Rashid is obviously 100 times better than Kuldeep. But
Yeah, exactly.
let's
Shami
see,
and
let's see.
Ferguson also. So see, tomorrow Delhi Capitals is the strongest team on paper, and now I do not know. That doesn't mean they'll win.
Gujarat is a
Sorry,
stronger team
Gujarat
on paper.
Titans is a stronger team on paper. Doesn't mean
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they will win. But let's see. I want 2 3 things. I want Kuldeep to perform well. I want Prithvi Shaw to get runs. Okay.
Yeah.
And I want Shuman also to get runs, proper runs. Well, otherwise the rest I don't care about. Right.
First match, I was worried that DC will lose against MI. I actually may have gone to Mumbai because I mean Mumbai were better on paper, but
Well,
this
now don't start the lies, huh? If we can show you the pre-match chats of that. Don't say I was supporting MI. You said DC is a better team. You've always said it's good you're supporting your team. It's good. Don't
I know, but I was talking about paper. I was worried. I mean, Delhi, I mean Mumbai also had. I mean, they missed Sky, but they did have players who could wreck Delhi. But when it comes to Gujarat, I think still Delhi have it, man. I still think Delhi have it.
that is your chole bhature chole kulche speaking, Pawan.
I think DC still. See, we made a comeback against him. Who expected 112 for 6? Lalit Yadav and
ये
Akshar
सिद्धांशु यू
batted
तू ही
until the
समझा
end.
भाई तू ही समझा
Pawan, that's
But
what we are trying to say, yaar. Like we are saying, Gujarat is a strong team on paper right now,
yeah,
but anything can happen on the cricket field. So we are going with Gujarat to win
I'm not
tomorrow
saying
based
we're
on the
not
current
ruling
field,
out
current
Delhi.
paper.
We're They're not
Yeah,
really.
yeah, I agree. I agree. So I accept your opinions. I'm just saying from my point of view. I mean, more for me, more than the Gujarat Titans match, I was worried about MI match. The first match, Mumbai very unpredictable. I know they have a bad record when it comes to winning, but I I was a bit concerned that DC might not win that match. But now after this
See,
win
even your
against MI,
internet connection doesn't agree with you.
after this win against MI, I think DC have a chance. Even if
Fair enough.
JT
Fair
is
enough.
stronger team on paper, I think
Fair enough.
DC do have a chance tomorrow.
Fair enough. But just one thing: every day Lalit and Akshar won't bail you out. That is just one thing.
Yes, that's true. So then that means that's why I want to make this change. I think KS Bharat should come in for Mandip. I'm telling right now, strong
Fair enough.
case.
Fair
I know
enough.
Mandip
Fair enough.
failed first match, but KS
Yeah,
has
might
had a
be.
better average than Mandip last season. Mandip
Might,
played in the middle order for Punjab Kings last season. He didn't bat at number three. He because of his domestic form, they're making Mandip play right at the moment. That's what I have to
might
say
be
right
a
now.
might be a good option. Might be a good option. You never know.
But you would back Mandeep for at least one more match because, like that, if you see, even Rishabh Pant scored just one in the
I mean,
previous
when
match.
Warner comes back, I'm not worried if Mandip plays at number three and may give another chance.
But
But in
Pawan,
this
thing
match
is,
against
do
GT,
you know what KS Bharat's strike rate is in T20s?
the average is more important, right? 38
Average is
average. I
half.
checked.
Arey Sitanshu, come on, man. How is an
120
average?
man. He destroyed DC in that last match.
I
He played a
agree, but
79,
I'm not
knocked out
doubting
DC.
that.
Delhi
Arey,
Capitals out last season,
I
scoring a
know
79.
Pawan.
What
I
else
know
you're telling
Arey,
about KS Bharat?
Pawan, I
300 runs or
know.
something last season.
Pawan, I know you cried that day. You had wet tissues and all that, but I'm not denying the fact. But you're saying that if KS Bharat comes, then everything will be sorted. He's not a Virat Kohli, na. He might be a good player, but even his list T20 average, first of all, I don't think holds a lot of value. Your strike rate holds more value in T20s. His
So
strike
then
rate,
Mandip also same case. Mandip doesn't bat at number three, bats in the middle
array,
order. Then they should make Mandip bat in the middle order. That
I'm
was
not
the case. No,
denying,
why his strike rate was higher because he
Sudhanshu,
used to play in a middle order role.
I'm not denying that. I'm saying it is not a huge shift as you are making it sound to be. It is a he might be a good player, and he's around the Indian team, test team, be it. He's around that. So that is also gives a player confidence. Right. But Mandeep Singh also Pawan, you cannot disagree that he has played for a lot of seasons now. And okay, if you want KS Bharat, then why not Sarfaraz Khan Pawan? Actually asking, genuinely asking.
Safraz Khan, if he's playing, he should play in the middle order. Then he should replace Lalit Yadav.
But
Otherwise,
but
I
he
don't
top, but he
see.
bats on the top for Mumbai, right?
But still, for Punjab, RCB batted in the middle order.
So why don't you why because he, no even Dhoni used to bat in the middle order. Ganguly gave him an option to open. He scored a century. So and it is not that he doesn't have a good technique. So I feel maybe you are right. And the way KS Bharat played also was brilliant. Brilliant. He has temperament. That guy. But why not I go for maybe somebody? Why not I personally
Let's
should
see,
Mandeep
Mandip
Singh?
Singh strike rate 124, KS Bharat 123. So just only 1%
And
difference between both of them.
oh, that's what I'm saying. So what you're saying is that there will be a huge difference. That's what I'm saying, no? It is not a huge difference. It is a very, very big difference. It is a minor difference. Yes, and see the thing is when it comes to domestic players, na, Sitanshu will agree. See the coaches see what they're seeing in the nets. They might have seen something with Mandeep which they didn't see with KS Bharat. I mean, who are we to judge Ricky Ponting's decision, right?
Yeah,
So you might
yeah.
be true, but I think for now, at least Mandeep, let's play him for at least two more matches, and then maybe you can take Bharat. And if Bharat does well, then you can slap me as much as you want. But right now, I feel, and if Mandeep does well tomorrow, Pawan, then you see, I'll come after you.
Let's see, let's see. I mean, for me, I would make the change, but we'll stick with
I
Mandip
mean,
then
if
for tomorrow.
Mandeep plays good tomorrow, first thing, Pawan would be happy rather than scared of
Yeah,
you coming after him.
that's also true. That's also true. Pawan will be happy.
Pawan will
Well,
be over
let's
the
see,
moon.
let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not
Yeah,
quite
Pawan,
sure
we can have
about
a watch along
Mandip.
tomorrow. Let's have a watch along tomorrow, Pawan, for the DC game at least.
Let's see, guys. But I think we did that preview for too long. Sorry, the preview of these two matches for too long, but we discussed a lot. But yeah, we'll end it over here. Thank you, Sitanshu and Ayush coming for today. But let's see, tomorrow we'll try to do a watch along of Mumbai and RR also, maybe. And then DC and GT. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much, Sitanshu and Ayush, and yeah, thank you so much to all the people watching. I don't think much people are watching right now, but please do subscribe the Sports Breakdown, and yeah, please do check out Sitanshu and Ayush also on Instagram, and they also have some good opinions and good thoughts also.
Add,
Great cricketing minds also.
add
So
our
yeah,
IDs. Add our IDs.
yeah. I'll do that later. Yes, but yeah, thank you so much, guys, and great win for KKR today against Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings have a lot to work. A lot of people were saying Punjab may be the team to beat
They still are.
alongside
They still are.
Rajasthan.
Still are.
Maybe let's see when Baristo comes back how that happens. But yeah, let's see. But yeah, let's see how it goes, guys. Interesting IPL so far. All the 8 matches, interesting results. Some unexpected, some expected. So it's a very interesting match so far. We didn't expect Lucknow to beat Chennai yesterday. So those kind of results do happen. So let's see. It's a very interesting IPL so far. And yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.